Going to show you the difference between pneumatics, AC electric and battery driven power tools. We'll start with pneumatics. Pneumatics is to do with compressed air. So I've got a air drill here. We need to have an air line connected to an air compressor. We need to have a power supply to connect the air compressor to, so that it can run and build up air pressure. When we use pneumatic tools, you must have safety glasses on. Discharges air. On this particular drill is a vent, so we need to be aware of where we direct the air. They are a high torque tool when there's enough airflow to them, so that's a problem. If a compressor's too small, you don't have high torque for very long, because then you have to wait for the compressor to build air up again. They don't overheat because the air is running through them all the time. It keeps them cool. All you have to do is keep them lubricated. They're just a bit cumbersome around the work site, as you have to have air lines and a compressor. So air lines are quite bulky, so if you need to climb up ladders and to use the tool, it can be a bit bothersome. Also, with some of the tools, they're quite loud when they discharge air, so you need earmuffs. So we always need to check air lines, make sure clamps are tight, otherwise they blow off the fittings. Make sure the fittings, there's no air leaks. So they can be high maintenance, but they're quite a reliable tool. Some of the other pneumatic tools run off of little canisters of gas. You don't need a compressor. They're still quite loud. You still need to wear safety glasses. AC electric power tools plug into 240 volts. So the problem with them is you have power leads running all over your worksite. They're quite high torque tool. They do overheat if you with continuous use. The problem with them is they're not, compared to using a battery powered tool, is just having having to set them up, having to have a power supply on the worksite. So if there's no mains power, you need to have a generator. There's chance of electrocution, and with the power cables running everywhere, trip hazards. Same with pneumatics. It's with an airline, it's a trip hazard. So pneumatics does away with having the danger of electrocution, but you've still got the trip hazard. Pneumatics and 240 volt AC, there's a lot of setup with them as well when you get to a work site. With our cordless or battery powered tools, however, they're quite convenient and versatile. They just don't quite have the same torque as the AC 240 volt tool and the air compressor. The harder you work them, the faster the battery goes flat. But generally, builders will have a few different batteries ready to go, charged up. You just need to have a power source for your battery charger. They're quite versatile, as in getting around the work site. No cables running anywhere. Not as cumbersome to get into places because there's no power leads. The only problem is getting flat batteries and the lower torque. So that's the difference between pneumatics, 240 volt AC, and battery operated power tools.